There are many different ways to achieve Agile at scale. There are structured frameworks for scaling Agile like SAFe, and more organic, flexible ways of scaling Agile, such as what's often referred to as the Spotify model. The Spotify model promotes community and collaboration over structure and rules. In this video, I'll show you how to implement the Spotify model in Favro. Let's start with squads. Squads are equivalent to an Agile team or Scrum team and are typically 7 plus or minus 2 people in size. They're as autonomous as possible, and in Favro, each squad will have its own collection, which is a collection of boards and backlogs. Here you see the Mississippi Squad's collection. They're working on this Scrum board, and they're working out of this backlog. The same backlog is shared with the Thames Squad, and here's their collection. You can see the Thames Squad has chosen to work in Kanban on this Kanban board, and both squads have the ability as needed when they're ready to work on a particular user story or feature to commit that user story or feature to their flow boards, like so. From the backlog, since the cards remain in both places, you can see not only what release this particular feature is targeted for, but also what team is working on that particular feature and exactly where it lives on each team's board. For example, this feature Hidden Objects, which is targeted for release 1, has been completed by the Mississippi Squad. Now a product owner may want to have what's called a dashboard collection for work being done out of his product owner backlog. From this single collection, he has the ability to commit work to both teams' workflow boards. The product owner now has a central location to see exactly what each squad is doing directly from their live workflow boards. He could also click into any card and see the details, who it's assigned to, the priority, the estimate, the tasks that are done and not done, and even any document attachments. Now let's take a look at tribes. Tribes are a group of squads, typically in the same location and less than 100 people. They're usually working on a common system area and are organized for minimum interdependency. We can navigate to our example Atlantic tribe either here with our starred collections or use the collection browser. Here you can see the Atlantic tribe is made up of 3 different squads. In the Atlantic tribe's dashboard collection, we can see the same backlogs the squads are using. And we can also see the same shared squad workflow boards. Again, all in a single collection. In addition, we also have the Atlantic Tribe's release train board. From this board, we can see exactly what features, and in this example, assets, are targeted for each and every release. The tribe collection is also an excellent place to view and manage cross-team dependencies. For example, maybe the Mississippi squad for this particular user story Hidden Objects is blocked. They could open up the card pop-up, first color the card red to indicate the dependency, maybe also tag it with a block tag, and use attachments to attach a Favro card board or backlog. Here, they can search for the card on another team's board that is causing the impediment. In this case, an art asset being worked on by the Danube squad. Now the card is actually shown as an attachment on this block card. You can also see it on the board itself and on the other team's board, where they'll also see that they're here causing an impediment. Let's now move to chapters. A chapter is a skills community within a tribe, for example a QA chapter, with QA engineers and analysts from multiple squads. They share discipline-specific best practices across squads. Here you can see in their collection, they have their own backlog of things they would like to achieve, and their very own workflow board. To help with alignment and also make sure that the rest of the tribe is aware of what the QA chapter is working on, the QA chapter's backlog can be added to, in this case, the Atlantic tribe's collection. The same holds true for guilds. Guilds are a community of interest and can span across tribes. A guild could be any specific shared interest, be it web technologies, tools, or agile coaching, as we see here. As with chapters, guilds can have their own collections, with backlogs and their own workflow boards, with collection members spanning multiple squads and tribes. Organic organizations change over time. Favro's flexibility supports this evolving organic way of working while enabling both team autonomy and organizational alignment. Thank you.